This is Cyanok. Well, I guess for the purpose of this video, I'm Commander Cyanok, as I'm playing Elite Dangerous. I am returning from a very long mission, my first mission ever to Colonia. And for that matter, it's probably my first mission, well it is, that I've been this far outside the bubble. So the farthest I've gone outside the bubble before this mission was about 1,500 light years, running tourists back and forth to places. And I thought, why not take the Colonia mission? I've never been there before. The mission paid 30 million credits. And so I guess part of me was thinking, well, there's lots of times where I'm in the bubble and I'm grinding certain missions just to make a certain amount of money. And in the amount of time I might take to earn some good money doing those missions inside the bubble, I could have run back and forth to Colonia. I was wrong. This distance is not to be taken lightly, I've discovered. So I am not even halfway back. So I've reached Colonia and I'm on my way back. I'll talk about what it was like getting here in just a minute. But first I'll just say too that my ship is capable at jumping about 40 light years a jump, and I thought, well, that's not too bad. So I apologize as I'm talking during this video. It's mostly just going to be me jumping and honking at stars, but that's just an excuse to get my thoughts on record on what it's like to go this far out. What I noticed too is, like, the person who hired me to take them out here, they didn't care about delays really. I had 3 weeks to do this mission. But what I noticed is that I care about how long it took to do the mission. And when I arrived in Colonia, after taking probably wasn't the most efficient route, all I wanted to do after landing on Jack's station was just to come right back. That's all I could think about. I'm like, get me back to the bubble, take me home. That's all I care about. And I was even selling off heat sinks and whatever I could possibly sell off of my ship to give myself that much of an edge, that much of a better light range jump. What is up with this starfield distribution? Has anyone noticed this, by the way? You'll see in the, well, I don't know if the stars are going to be the same. You saw it up there just now. The way those stars were dispersed, that was very strange. Anyway, so yeah, I sold off whatever I could on my ship. I still have my shields, but I think I considered selling them so I could have that much better of a jump range. But there's still a lot of things I don't know about this game, and I'm thinking, well, I may end up needing my shields out here for all I know. Okay, seriously, what is up with these stars? This is kind of creepy in my opinion. You've got, it's in this clear, like, pyramid. Okay, that's a whole pyramid right there. So either the Illuminati have taken over the galaxy, and this is proof of that, or I don't know, if someone can explain this triangle star dispersion pattern here that I'm looking at, that would be great, because that's kind of freaking me out. Anyway, so yeah, I landed in Colonia. I just wanted to get back, and I was getting space madness out here. And one thing I noticed about doing jump to jump to jump is that even if you're trying to make good time, if you don't take a moment to just go do some sightseeing every so many thousands of jumps, well, not thousands, but thousands of light years, then you will go insane out here. So there were times I was trying to make good time, but then also I was so tired of the grind, I would just land into a system and do a scan, and I'd be like, okay, some of these planets look interesting, let's go check them out. And that actually kind of helped my sanity a bit, just to do some relaxing kind of scanning individual planets and flying in close. I didn't actually land on anything, I didn't feel like risking it. And if I hadn't done that occasionally, then I don't know how I would have felt about this game by the end of this mission, because at any moment I could just stop and go do a tour of the system, and that was kind of nice. So You know, I got my name put on a few things. I think it's kind of funny, you can just do a broad sweep and you get credit for that, but I think, you know, probably the real explorers are the ones who are actually scanning all the bodies, like fully charting the system and then leaving the system. But, you know, but yeah, I was just trying to make good time, and I probably didn't make the best of time, but it feels good to be going home. My ship is the paint job on my ship is very eroded. I'll just show you here. And yeah, that's looking pretty beat up. I've seen ships like on Reddit and stuff where like their paint jobs were way more eroded looking than this. But I like how you can repair your ship. And I thought when you repaired your ship that it also restored your paint job. And I was almost a little sad about that because I kind of liked how my ship was looking actually. But you probably have to reapply the paint job, I'm assuming, in the livery, and that's probably how you make your ship look like new again. But yeah, I've definitely seen some stuff out here, and my ship has got some wear and tear on it. I'm down to 99% hull. I don't know where I took some hull damage, but yeah. And I might have popped a heat sink or two on my way home. I can't remember if I did that on my way home so far or if I had actually done that on the way to Colonia. So let's jump into our next system here. Heck, I even noticed on this mission that while you're scooping, that thing on top is my fuel scoop. And it took me this mission just to learn that. See it closing there? I never realized that until this mission. What I like about this mission too is like it's got the steepest learning curve ever. That said, however, the game teaches you in interesting ways. Like it took me doing the Colonia mission to learn that I don't want to play the game this way. If I'm going to go outside the bubble, I am going to do it in a fully outfitted ship for a dedicated explorer, and I'm going to spend time in every system that I visit, just scanning planets, landing on them, and just kind of enjoying the experience of it. So, you know, it was good to do this to at least practice how to, you know, plot my routes good and kind of practice my fuel scooping skills, which I feel like I've gotten pretty good at. I'd like to be able to scoop a little more fuel without being so close to the star, but I'm not sure if that means to do that you actually have a higher heat output on your ship. And because the fuel scoops may not use mass, but they use energy. And I like to turn on my drive like as soon as possible after scooping the fuel. So yeah, it's been an interesting experience. This game has one of the steepest learning curves I've ever experienced in a game, but I was glad I stuck with it. And there are ways to get around the space madness. Visit the planets, go check them out, enjoy yourself if you're grinding, jumping from system to system. And then what I even had to do at some point was change the color of my HUD because I had it more of a green color and I was just getting tired of it. I changed my field of view and my HUD to this purple color just to get like a change of scenery, because that's how much it was driving me crazy getting these stars shoved in my face over and over again. Yeah, that was pretty maddening. So yeah, I don't think I'll make it back to the bubble tonight. No, not by a long shot. Not with how much time I have to play tonight. So I'm not even halfway, it looks like. But yeah, when you see how much you can jump and see that that's 30,000, you can think, oh, that's not so bad, I can do it. But don't underestimate how long that will actually take you to do. So it will be really good to be home. But it's also been a really good learning experience, and I have seen some really cool stuff out here. Took some really nice screenshots, and I just saw a bunch of stars assembled like a triangle. So that alone didn't make it worth it. I don't know. So maybe I'll check back in then once I get back to the bubble, but for now I'm just gonna fly safe and try to cover some distance. Thanks for watching.